The link between cryptocurrency and the United States, which has the most powerful economy in the world, was very interesting. There have been rumors that the government desperately wants to take control of the cryptocurrency market, but Americans are already getting into it. But it looks like the latest news from the Biden government is about to turn things around. Do you want to know what this update is and what effect it will have on the cheap? Watch this video all the way through. Disclaimer: before we get into that, let's quickly talk about this new information about Shiba Inu. OKEx, a very popular cryptocurrency exchange, conducted a survey to find out which altcoins its followers would like to see listed on the site. You might not be surprised to learn that the Shiba Inu token is one bone, and I say it might not surprise you because the Shiba Inu community is always on top of these kinds of things, but recently it has been buying a lot of tokens. In addition to a survey where Shiba Inu Bone and Doge came out on top, the exchange now has 400% more bones than it did before that purchase. So after that purchase, she now has 7.85 million bone tokens worth $8.3 million. OKEx now has the fourth largest number of bones in the entire world. Interestingly, OKEx is not the only exchange that has recently chosen to rent bones or even set up a survey to determine this. See, a market in Dubai recently used a poll to ask its community what tokens they should add next. He's already put Shib on the list, so it makes sense that Boon would have won the vote. So Bone will be listed on 2 major stock exchanges in a few days, which is something we definitely want if Shibarium is coming out soon. And if you think this was really helpful, please leave a comment and share this video with your friends. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, making it easier for me to keep making better movies. Now let's move on to the most important news of the day. The loss of confidence in the banking system is no longer surprising. Some banks that people thought would last forever, or at least for a long time, have gone out of business. Some people have been able to get their money back after the accidents, but the fact that they happened in the first place has made many people consider safer options. We're talking about everyone from regular buyers to people working for the government in this case. And encryption seems like a great option for a lot of these people. Some government leaders have even taken it a step further. For example, Mayor Eric Adams got paid in cryptocurrency, and Miami Mayor Francis Suarez created Miami currency. Senators like Cynthia Lummis and Ron Wyden have been very open about how optimistic they are about cryptocurrency, but none have been as good as Ben Labolt, the White House chief of correspondence, who is called has a lot more money, and the cryptocurrency market is much more than you might imagine from a person. Works for the U.S. government. He used to be a partner at Bully Pulpit Interactive, a company that represented a number of crypto players such as decentralized exchange Uniswap and Andreessen Horowitz, a venture capital firm whose money owns Coinbase. Surprisingly, this is not the most important thing here. The biggest news is why Leopold's deals with cryptocurrencies came to light in the first place. President Biden has already signed an executive order allowing government departments to begin conducting risk analysis on cryptocurrencies. This shows that the U.S. government is finally starting to take an interest in cryptocurrency. Laval was only mentioned because the Biden government does not want him to be part of the risk study because he works in the cryptocurrency market. Since it's his job, he'll be able to tell the president how to regulate crypto companies and social media companies. But from a distance it looks like it will be anyway. That is not important. Finally, the U.S. government is finally starting to take an interest in the cryptocurrency market. We don't know exactly what the risk analysis will show, but the fact that the cryptocurrency market is getting attention is a step in the right direction. Also, if the U.S. government takes this step, it is likely that other countries will eventually do the same. Given how important the United States is to the global economy, now that's all well and good, but if you own a sheep, you might be considering how any of this has anything to do with sheep. Well, it is quite clear that if the U.S. actually made crypto legal, there would be no doubt that the cryptocurrency market would go up. We can expect more people to buy and hold more cryptocurrencies. So when you think about all the banking operations going on, and since Shib is one of the best cryptocurrencies and doesn't cost much, many people will choose it as their first step into the crypto market, right? He thinks? Well, you can tell us what you think in the area below. Anyway, back to Bolt and his obvious interest in cryptocurrency. I didn't say how much Bitcoin he has, but before we get to that, this station gives away 100,000 sheep a day to anyone who wants to participate. Just sign up this channel, like this movie, and leave a comment below with the hashtag Shiba Inu. Good luck! According to reports, the screw holes cost between $50,000 and $100,000. At least that's what he said when he was running for office. Additionally, he has investments in a number of crypto companies. There are a lot of cryptocurrencies to hold, don't you think? He clearly believes a lot in the future of the cryptocurrency market. Of course, this is part of the reason why the Biden administration does not want him to be part of the risk analysis. But this is not important. If someone is like, well, Bolt has a lot of money in Bitcoin, do you think it is an opportunity to be in his cryptocurrency portfolio? I mean, I already said that the token is one of the best coins in the market, but it's still very cheap, so he can buy whatever he needs, and if he can hold up to $100,000, think of how many Shib tokens he can buy with a fraction of that amount. I know this is a lot of what if, but I think it's possible. How do you feel? Tell us what you think in the area below. In the meantime, a lot of people are starting to get in shape, and it's not something I've formed based on the information on the puppy scan. Baidu Testnet PuppyNet is the network that tracks the growth of Shibarium. There are now over 14 million different wallets in the Puppy Watch. Your mentor says the number of new wallets has dropped a lot in the past few days, but that means 100,000 new wallets have been added since Thursday, which is still a lot, if you ask me. When we talk about this, it's important to keep in mind that Shibarium is still in the testing process. The real Shibarium hasn't come out yet, but based on what we know about the Puppy network so far, I think it's safe to say that the real Shibarium will be a hit. Also, since the development team is using this time to fix things that need fixing, we can expect Shibarium to improve a lot while we wait for it to come out. We can feel good about the fact that Shib is being used in more and more ways. People get more opportunities to buy and sell Shib, which is good for the environment. He watches. Your teacher recently reported that Binance said it has partnered with a company called Ivampa, which helps people pay for things all over the world. The statement said the partnership will allow Binance to pay users to buy things from Ivampa's global network. Over 400 retailers use Shiba Inu and over 70 other cryptocurrencies. When you add this to the fact that Boeing just got listed on a couple of exchanges, which I talked about earlier in this video, I think it's safe to say that Shiba Inu is becoming very popular among crypto platforms. It may be because of how well PuppyNet works or because the development team has made many changes recently. No matter the reason, I'm glad it happened, and I'm sure you are. We have come to the end of this movie. If you like the movie, please like it and don't forget to leave a comment in the comments section. This helps me a lot with the YouTube formula. Also, please let as many people as possible know about this movie. Let's tell everyone about this.